What's happening, everybody? This is Carolyn Bond back again. Welcome back to my channel. All right, so today what we're going to do, I'm going to talk to you about the Admin Center, the Exchange Admin Center. The Exchange Admin Center is basically the center that will manage your email. So when someone says Exchange, they're talking about your email system or your email server. So ExchangeOnline is the Microsoft 365 tool. Previous or prior to the ExchangeOnline, which is offered in 365, you have Microsoft Server, or you have Exchange Server 2010, 2013, and 2016. You have some other servers as well, but you want to go ahead and if you have any of those older ones, you want to go ahead and transition into ExchangeOnline. ExchangeOnline offers around-the-clock monitoring. You don't have to worry about updating your system as far as Exchange server because Microsoft has representatives around the clock monitoring the Exchange servers, and they will apply the updates on the back end as needed. So that's the good thing about the ExchangeOnline and why a lot of companies are trying to get off of the on-prem. You call your on-prem your Exchange servers 2010, 2013, and 2016. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and log into my portal so I can show you I can show you the Exchange Admin Center. And again, to get into the portal, you go ahead and type in portal.office.com. All right. Just waiting for my profile to populate, and I'm going to go to the Admin Center or application. Okay. Within the Admin Center, it'll list all the different admin centers that are offered. I'm just going to go strictly to your Exchange one. Like again, I said it's to manage your mailboxes. All right, so our admin center came up. I'm going to go ahead and click on show all. And as you see, there are different components within your admin center. That's the general admin center, and I'll go over that in another video. You have your Exchange Admin Center, so we're going to go ahead and select that. All right, so now we have that good old Exchange Admin Center up, and as you see, the first thing listed is mailboxes. All right, so you can see all the mailboxes listed, and as you see, there is one listed as a user mailbox and 2 shared mailboxes. Let me go over what a user mailbox is. A user mailbox is normally just a mailbox for personal use, like one individual is using that mailbox on behalf of themselves. A shared mailbox is a mailbox that normally has a few people have access to the mailbox and can send on behalf and can read the email as well as they come in. So those are the differences. The user mailbox is normally for an individual to use on their own. A shared mailbox is for someone to actually, or not someone, a group of people to have access to the mailbox and be able to send emails to and from other people with that same email mailbox. All right. And let me go back. If you would like to go ahead and create a shared mailbox, you would click on Add Shared Mailbox. Okay. And say you want the mailbox name to be, let's see, local traffic. Okay. Let's put a space in between that. All right, the display name will be local traffic. However, of course, in the email, you can't have a space. So you're going to say local traffic at, and let's choose Lintech Solutions. We're going to say local traffic is the alias. And we're going to go ahead and create. Oh, when you get this error message, sometimes you have to modify something. Let's see. Okay. I had some space in between. All right. So it's actually creating the shared mailbox. Okay. The shared mailbox, now it's asking what users need to have access to it. So since I'm the only member of my tenant, I'm going to go ahead and add myself, right? And I'm going to save, confirm. Let's see. It refreshed on us, so let's go back to the mailbox. You see local traffic. I'm going to go back to this. All right, you see delegation. That will tell me whether or not it added me in there or not. Okay, it added my account here, but I also want to have send as permissions. I'm going to add myself here as well and confirm. Okay. All right, so you see it's just one person added to both send as, and like it says right here, the send as permission allows a delegate to send an email from this mailbox. Message will appear to have been sent from this mailbox owner. The full access, read and manage, which is full access. The full access permission allows the delegate to open this mailbox and behave as the mailbox owner. Okay. All right. So I just wanted to let you know how to create a share mailbox while we're going over the different features within Exchange. So you also have, while we're in here, I'll go over some of the different settings within the share mailbox. Okay, let's go to the Others tab. So some of the main options that you would use are, you wouldn't use the custom attributes. That's getting more into details of the syncing of the account. So I won't touch bases on that. Sometimes you'll use your automatic replies, manage automatic replies. So what you can do is select your automatic replies so you can turn it on. You go ahead and type in your message. Hello there. I will be out of the office today. Please up to 48 hours to respond to emails. Thank you, Carolyn. All right. So what you can do, you write your message, and you can also write it to the outsiders. Well, in this case, it's just myself, so I should have just put it in this box below. Make sure you always say reply to all senders and to send automatic replies to senders outside this organization. All right, go ahead and click on save. All right. So what this does, every time someone sends an email to localtraffic@lintechsolutions.com, the person will receive an automatic reply back saying that message that I just typed. Okay. I'll close this out. Let's look. Oh, we were going over some of the other options. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, convert to a regular mailbox. In this case, we wouldn't do this. We would not do this for this particular account because it'll always be a shared mailbox because it's a group mailbox. However, What happens when a user leaves, a lot of times different organizations like to convert the user account to a shared mailbox because it does not need to utilize a license for the account. However, the mailbox will still be active. And so what happens is a lot of times the managers want to have access to those mailboxes because they don't want to miss anything. So they'll ask for delegation, or they'll ask for rights or permissions to that person's mailbox. And a good way, a workaround to allowing that to occur is to convert the user's mailbox to a SharePoint. I said a SharePoint, a shared mailbox, because one, the user's account can still be disabled and they can still have access to receiving email that way as well. Two, the manager can gain access to the mailbox and open it up in their Outlook as well to monitor it. In addition to adding an automatic reply like we just did. All right. Some companies use litigation hold, but I don't want to go into detail of that because some companies do not use it as well. So it's a case-by-case situation. Your recipient limit should already be acknowledged through your policies within the whole exchange. Now, this policy as well is already developed within your agency. However, if, say, for instance, the user is running out of space or mailbox space, and a fix for that is to extend the mailbox a little bit further to give it more space. But what if the user actually runs out of space? If the user runs out of space, then you would want to go ahead and enable their archive. All right. And the way to enable the archive is to click on Manage Mailbox Archive. And you can click on Enable. And, you want to go ahead and for the name, this will be the name. You can say archive dash and whatever the mailbox is. So local traffic. Oop. Okay. And you would click Save. I'm not going to do that because we don't clearly need a archive for this mailbox. Okay. Let's go back in here and talk about some more of these settings. All right. We were at Other. Member of. It'll talk about the group memberships. I didn't assign any group memberships to this account, so you won't see anything. All right, let's go to Mailbox. Okay, so here with the Mailbox, you'll see some of your size restrictions. See if your email is forwarding anywhere. And as it says, no forwarding options are set. Okay. Delivery restrictions, if there were one or if there were some, they will be listed under here. Okay. And these are all policies that are already set by the organization as well. Okay. All right. Wait, why did I do that? Okay. So delegation, we went through that already. Organization, that's just the title and everything. All right. In general. Okay. So right here, this is important right here, your mailbox usage. If it's full, if it's at 49.5 gigabytes, then you can extend it to 100 gigabytes. And after that, you want to go ahead and enable your archive. Okay. All right. And has your email address and everything else listed as well. All right. Let me go ahead and talk about a user mailbox. We just spoke about the shared mailbox. Now let's talk about a user mailbox. And you'll be able to see the differences in the two. Okay. So you look at your general. If you look at your general tab, you'll see one thing I noted on the general one is to pay attention to the mailbox usage. As you see, I have 2.05 gigabytes out of 49.5 gigabytes. Only 14% has been used. Okay. All right. Organization, I know I didn't fill anything out. Okay. I don't have anybody. Nobody is part of my tenant except for myself, so nobody has access to my mailbox. Okay. Mailbox. So it's saying basically who is my email forwarded to. It's not forwarded to anybody. And if I wanted to block any senders and so forth, I don't have anything set up here. The size restriction is identified and so forth. Okay, so it's a lot similar to the SharePoint. I keep saying SharePoint. Shared mailbox. Because this tab over here looks almost identical. Basically look identical to the shared mailbox. So they're pretty much identical. The only difference is one is shared, as it says shared, with a group of people. And then the user mailbox is just a user mailbox. Okay? Well, that concludes this tutorial for now. If you have any questions or interested in becoming an entry-level IT help desk technician, take a look in your description of this video. I have more details on the book that I wrote. It's on Amazon. Also, if you are a small business looking for some support for Microsoft 365 services or just in general, you already have Microsoft 365 in place and looking for some support, check out my website at www.lintechsolutions.com. It's also in that description as well. Until then, you guys all take it easy. Bye-bye.